Welcome back, squad. Some running backs I'm going to be drafting this season. Let's go. Welcome back, squad. We got like 5.5, maybe 6.5 running backs, depending on how I feel to go through. Let's go. Number one, he's going as RB8. This is entirely dependent upon who's quarterback. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor at RB8 is a great buy if Daniel Jones is the quarterback. If A-Rich is the quarterback, I like him less. Why do I like him less? Because if A-Rich is the quarterback, he's going to get those goal line carries that he had last year. Richardson averaged 8 carries a game last season, which is going to take away from Taylor and this offense. Plus, I cannot believe I'm saying this. I think Daniel Jones will make this offense better. That's insane. Then Anthony Richardson will. Jonathan Taylor had an 80% snap share. He was 5th at running back in red zone touches. He is the guy in Indianapolis. I don't really get what's to dislike about him. I get he's a top 10 price, but I don't see a world where he really drops off the face of the earth unless Richardson screws that up. So Jonathan Taylor, I like him. Number 2, I feel like he slept on every single year, even a little bit. RB24, it's Monty. I drafted Monty last year and I loved having him on my team. He's just consistent. You know what you're getting. And people will say he's touchdown dependent. And to a degree, he kind of is, although he caught more passes last year. The nice part with Detroit is that they're just going to score. Monty was 9th in red zone rushes at running back. He was 3rd at red zone rushes inside the 10. They give him the ball in the red zone. Yes, Gibbs is there, and that makes it a little murky. He's still consistent, though. He finished at RB16 last season and average fantasy points a game with 15.8. And what I probably love the most is he had 2 games below 12 fantasy points all last season. So the ceiling might not be crazy. He only had 3 20-point games, but you know that you're not going to lose your game because of Monty. So I trust Monty. I like him this year again. Ride it till the wheels fall off. Detroit, David Montgomery. Now, I was really low on this guy coming into last season because he tore his Achilles and I tore his Achilles. And in some world, I think that I'm some superstar athlete who is the same as J.K. Dobbins, but I am not, and he recovered much better than I did. So my next guy is RB41, J.K. Dobbins. He finished at RB18 last season with just under 15 fantasy points a game, and he kind of shaped into this Monty similar role, right, where his ceiling wasn't insane, but the floor wasn't terrible either. So he's kind of that middle ground, but he's way cheaper than Monty at RB41. I understand they drafted R.J. Harvey. He's a rookie, and he is going to do very well, but I think he's just going to acclimate to this offense in due time. So Dobbins will still be there. He's not going away. This isn't going to be RJ Harvey's entire backfield. I think best case for him, it's 60-40. Realistically, though, I think it's more like Monty and Gibbs, like 50-50. So I think Dobbins will be the goal line back. I think he's still going to be featured in this offense, especially early on. Denver looks like a decent offense with Bo Nix. I like him. His price is cheap. Don't overthink it, J.K. Dobbins. Up next, he's going at RB15, Kenneth Walker. Now, I understand he has injury history. I know he's great when he's on the field, and when he's not, it's annoying. Just take Zach Charbonnet. What a concept. What are we doing? Just take the backup. You know who it's going to be if he's hurt. He'll fill in just fine. Walker was 3rd in average targets a game at running back last season. Yes, Geno's gone. Yes, I know that they have Sam Darnold from 7 different teams now, and he still is going to be decent. He still is going to catch passes. He still is great when he's on the field. And if he's hurt, just take his backup. Kenneth Walker. He still is going to catch passes. He still is great when he's on the field. And if he's hurt, just take his backup. Kenneth Walker. This one is a very recent like for me. It's Chase Brown. He's going at RB12, which is pretty high. The thing I like the most, though, is that he's pretty much the guy here. Yes, they have a new rookie that they drafted in a pretty late round. Chase Brown is the guy. They love Chase Brown. After the bye week, Chase Brown had an 80% snap share or higher in every single game he played. And this Bengals offense is a good offense. And even maybe better, the Bengals defense is still bad in my mind. They're going to have to score. They're going to have to throw. They're going to have to run. They're going to have to just play offense a lot. And Joe Burrow's a great quarterback. Yes, Chase and Higgins are going to take some of that away to some degree, but I don't see Chase Brown like dropping and like being outside like the top 20 or something crazy unless he gets hurt or something. So I feel pretty confident about Chase Brown. This one I'm kind of going to generalize, which is not going to be helpful. It's going to be the Dallas Cowboys running backs / Javonte Williams. I say slash because I think I would take Javonte if I'm taking one of them. Javonte is going at RB 36, and he was top 10 in average targets a game last season, and that's because Bo Nix just checked the ball down a ton. So I'm probably the lowest on this one. The thing that worries me is that I don't think he's very good, which is an issue. And training camp will be more telling as things unfold if Miles Sanders is in the mix at all, if their new rookie is in the mix at all, or if this is just Javonte's baby. I don't super know. So I like Javonte, but I'm hesitant about Javonte. I think I'm still going to draft him, but again, like he's your RB like 4 on your team. He's not like your starter, right? He's a bench spot. And this one, I understand. I am straight up insane. If you don't want to follow this, I completely do not blame you. Travis Etienne. I'm going to be sick just saying that. He finished at RB 41 last season. That's bad in average fantasy points a game. But he averaged 3.5 targets a game last season at running back, which is pretty good. Am I going to pick a Jacksonville running back? Am I insane? Bigsby doesn't catch the ball. He averaged less than 1 target a game last season. I get everyone's like super high on this rookie, but he's a rookie. He's going at RB 34. This is like... This is one you don't feel good about at all, but like he might crack the top 25, and he's pretty cheap. But you just feel like you're swallowing like gravel if you draft him. So if he falls, I like him. This is my half a guy. If he falls, I think I would take him, but like the bar is low. Like Bigsby is there, Tootin is there. Travis Etienne. Half a vote of confidence. And I'm sorry. Anyway, that was a damper of an ending. We're moving on to a new position next week. Excited for that. In the meantime, preseason is here. I am excited. Let's get rolling. Peace out.